It is the anniversary of the death of Franklin Roosevelt today. And just a few months before he died, he gave a speech suggesting that we should have a second Bill of Rights, and that these rights should be enshrined literally in our Constitution. This should be how things, the basis for all laws, right? So if you say you have a right to an education, then you can't mess with education. If you have a right to health care, then you can't hold that back from people. And he was literally calling for us to rewrite the Constitution with the second Bill of Rights. Here he is. This is a 2-minute clip of Franklin Roosevelt talking about this.
In our day, certain economic proofs have become accepted as self-evident. A second Bill of Rights, under which a new basis of security and prosperity can be established for all, regardless of station or race or creed. Among these are the right to a useful and remunerative job, the right to earn enough to provide adequate food and clothing and recreation, the right of every farmer to raise and sell his products at a return which will give him and his family a decent living, the right of every businessman, large and small, to trade in an atmosphere of freedom, freedom from unfair competition and domination by monopolies at home or abroad.
Monopoly.
The right of every family to a decent home, the right to adequate medical care, and the opportunity to achieve and enjoy good health, the right to adequate protection from the economic fears of old age, sickness, accident, and unemployment, the right to a good education. All of these rights spell security. And after this war is won, we must be prepared to move forward in the implementation of these rights to new goals of human happiness and well-being. For unless there is security here at home, there cannot be lasting peace in the world.
Amen. Amen. And, you know, the right to a job. And that's what he did in the New Deal. If you couldn't find a job, the government would hire you. It would provide a job to you. There were a lot of things that needed to be done, and there still are, right? The $3 trillion worth of infrastructure that needs repairing right now. The right to a job, the right to health care, the right to education, the right to housing, no more homelessness. And you know, we have actually more empty houses in the United States that are owned by investors than we have homeless people. Let that one sink in. So anyhow, this is you know, a great opportunity. And Thom was talking about how, you know, when people say, well, do you believe in capitalism? You say, well, what kind? Regulated or unregulated? And that starts that conversation. You know, do you believe in the, you know, fill in the blank? Well, no, I'm a, you know, what kind of Democrat are you? Are you a socialist? No, I'm a Roosevelt Democrat.